how that entry was organized from both sides. We came in the middle and we met. It was not organized at all. Pardon me for one moment. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for having the presence of Angie and myself here to represent the work that we've been part of for several years. I've had the blessing of knowing Angie since she was a 7th grader at Jefferson Houston. Did you remember that? Where she sat very quietly in an AVID classroom, very unassuming. But through the years, I got to know her, all of her assets, and recognize that she was going to be what we wanted everything for her to be, because she had it in her. And so when I hear about this theme of support this morning, this is truly the testament of the support that SFA has been able to give to students. And so we're here to be able to give you some value examples of that. We're going to do that in 5 facts in 5 minutes, which probably won't be 5 minutes if anyone knows me here. Now, as I got dressed this morning, I had to think about the shoes I was wearing, because I know I have to come up here following Michael Diggins, who has a shoe game every time he goes somewhere, who's also a recipient, of course, and a graduate of Alexandria City Public Schools. So great to see you, Mr. Diggins. So 5 in 5, if you don't know anything about AVID, it does stand for Advancement via Individual Determination. It is a college and career readiness program that supports students and schools for the sole purpose of changing the trajectory and making sure that students have a plan post-high school. That might be related to employment, could be related to education in a 2 or 4 year university or school, and it might even be enlistment. But for us, it's really providing and pulling out all the skills and capabilities that we know our students have. And so over the past several years, AVID has been in existence here in ACPS now for 16 years. We had our 15-year anniversary last year. That's a multiple of 5, by the way. And I know that I heard and saw, as I did a little bit of homework, that SFA is turning 40 years old, also a multiple of 5. And AVID Center out of San Diego just had their 45th birthday this summer. So we're very happy that we're celebrating our birthdays together in the way in which we support. SFA is the support that we need for the students that we recruit in our AVID elective classes. And that AVID elective class is available to students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, as well as 9 through 12. And once they enroll with us, we want them to stay in that course with us all the way through graduation so that they can have the experiences that Angie has had. So first fun fact, I already talked about it. That was the 40-year birthday, and talking about support. So Angie, what I'd like you to share now is, when was your first experience in receiving support from SFA? What do you remember? Who do you remember? And what did they do for you in that first experience?
So I remember them coming in during 11th grade. Just kind of giving like a little talk about what college is about, what the process is going to be like. Because you do start working on like college essays at the end of 11th grade, just to get like a head start. Then they come in 12th grade. They come in and they welcome you, they provide you with resources. And our teacher, Ms. Durante, she would encourage us to make appointments to go see the SFA team and just get like one-on-one personal like issues resolved.
Thank you, Angie. And so she talked about the supports that are given to groups, but they're also given to individual students at all times of the day and after school, through the summer as well, and their availability. So I just want to say thank you for the availability for our students, but I also want to say thank you for the partnership that Christine and her team has continued to develop with me and my team in the work that we are trying to do to make sure that we message to our middle school families how to prepare their students for the whole high school experience. We've been growing that partnership so that we can inform our families so they're prepared and so that they can access all the resources that are available. So let's see, fun fact number 2. You were an AVID for 6 years, since 7th grade. So on average, students remain in AVID between 5 and 6 years. That's multiple of 5, by the way. And I think that's really important to know. So Angie, talk a little bit about the various types of supports that SFA gave you during your senior year. What are some of the specific skills or resources that they provided you to make it easier and accessible for college entrance?
So I was the class of 2024, so yeah, the FAFSA application was very difficult. So Miss Miller, she would like leave very early in the morning, like at 8 a.m., trying to fit with my schedule. She met with my mom in afternoons. Many of my classmates in AVID were going through many issues as well, so they were very, very flexible. They also help with like, I think emotional support, because when you're about to receive a scholarship, I think you have a lot of weight on you, because sometimes the scholarship can make or break whether you go to college or not, or which college you go. So they prepare you to like, you know, if you don't get it, it's okay. Like you're still smart, you're still like, you know, a valuable person. So yeah, and then they help you with your essays for the application process, revision. And really they can adjust to any student, because every student is different, so yeah, they're very flexible.
Thank you, Angie. So fun fact number 3, I have been the AVID district director now for 15 years. Multiple 5. I assume that I'll probably retire here unless there is another job for me. No, okay, so apparently not. I've enjoyed it, it's been great. I wanna say that I have AVID Center staff member here who supports me here in the local region, Ms. Tamika Johnson, thank you. With them being an amazing and valuable partner, I just wanted to make sure that you all were aware of the longevity of this work and that we continue to advocate. I talked to Mr. Murphy, where are you, Murphys? As we were chatting earlier, we talked about what words did you use? Not really the same ones. A word that means advocate. That we will continue to advocate and really kind of fight for the work and the things that we need, and I think it's just so valuable and easy when you have a partner like SFA who can help you to do that. So fun fact number 4, as I mentioned, on average, Angie was in AVID for 7 years, on average 5 to 6 years. I think that's really important as we think about what students need over the course of the year. It's important to get the message out that to students and families that it doesn't happen during a junior or just a senior year. It happens well before that, and we have the resources to help support through our counseling department, through the work of SFA, through the collaboration of all the external resources, in addition to knowing and talking about the scholarships that are available with our families and students to get them excited. So very valuable. Over the past 5 years in AVID, 118 AVID students out of 180 of those seniors received an SFA scholarship. Oh, you can keep clapping, because this next number that I'm about to give you, I had to recheck myself. And I'm not a mathematician, but I had to pull my calculator back out and recheck myself when I was looking at this. Over the past 5 years, with those 118 students who received those scholarships, many, by the way, who received some of the most grand scholarships of $10,000 or $20,000, that award and renewal equals $1.6 million. So what I can say is that AVID seniors who've come through the program and have graduated and have received renewals, that is an award of $1.6 million of the $2 million I think I heard you talk about last year, and then I don't know, some billion number that Kevin probably gave earlier. But I just want to say that without that, Angie spoke about being nervous about filling the gap and being able to have a $3,000 or $5,000 scholarship that makes the most difference in the world. So in 5 years, I will have 30 years in Virginia, which means, that's a magic number, I will be retiring. And in 5 years, AVID will be 21 years old here in ACPS. So Angie, in 5 years, what will you be doing?
So I like counseling or like therapy. Right now I'm a behavior technician, so in applied behavior analysis, so I work with kids who have autism, among other conditions. But I do like school counseling. I like the work they do. Yeah, so I'm just exploring right now, but something with like helping kids. I really like kids. Yeah, that'll be
So So in closing, I'd just like to say thank you to SFA and this whole community. You are very valuable, you are very unique. I was talking with Ms. Johnson earlier, we talked about the benefits of just this community alone. So all of you who are donors, supporters, volunteers, please know every action, every dollar truly makes a difference, and hopefully today was a testament in the way in which it makes a difference here with our AVID programming. So thank you.